Okay, these are not real fun, I know, but we're going to do it, and then tomorrow, next lesson, you're going to do it a little quicker. You've done them before, but I want to remind you how to do them. Graph the equation y equals 2x minus 3. So you need to put, since between the 2 and the letter x, you don't have a operation symbol, you put a dot, okay? And the x and 3, you have a minus, so that's good. So now, in the y, you have an equal sign. So you make a table, and I always want you to use for this assignment the numbers 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. Okay. Now, under the y, we're going to put 2 times x minus 3, because that's what y equals. So 2 times x minus 3, 2 times x minus 3, 2 times x minus 3. This is pretty boring, and it's very repetitive. So x is my input, okay? Y is my output. I got to find the output, okay? So I input 2 for x. Scribble out the x and put a 2 from over here, okay? And you're going to find your output by simply doing the operations. So 2 times 2 minus 3. I got 1, okay? Now I come over here, make an xy parentheses, and then I put 2, 1, 2, comma 1. I'll graph them all in a bit, but okay, now I put 1 in for x. So 2 times 1 minus 3. I got an output there of -1. So I make, after I get my output, I go 1, -1. Okay. Then 0. 2 times 0 minus 3. -3. So I have 0, -3. Okay. Then -1. So I go 2 times -1 minus 3 is -5. Okay. So -1, -5. Okay. Then finally, I put 2 in, -2 in for x. So I take 2 times -2 minus 3, -7. Okay, so -2, -7. Now the hard work is done. Now we have to graph it. This is always x, and this is y. The one going this way is x, the one going this way is y. You're going to want to put that. Okay, so 2, 1. So I go to 2 on x, here's the x line, and 1 on y. Okay. 1, -1. I go to 1 on x, here's 1, and -1 on y, that's a -1. Okay. Then 0, 3. 0 on x is right here in the middle, but I have to go to -3 on y. Then -1, -5. So -1 on x, -5 on y. Then -2, -7. So -2, -7. Okay, now take your ruler and make a line, okay? And then you put arrows on both sides of your line. That was crappy on my part, okay? I'm not using a ruler here, I'm using a name plate. Okay, there you go. You need to put an arrow here, an arrow here. Okay, next problem, same thing. They're all the same, essentially. Y equals -4x plus 2. Okay, so 2, 1, 0, -1, -2. So put the multiplication sign under y. You put -4 times x plus 2. -4 times x plus 2. -4 times x plus 2. -4 times x plus 2, -4 times x plus 2. So x is 2. So I take -4 times 2 plus 2, -6. Okay, so 2, -6. That's your x, that's your y. 2, negative 6. Now put 1 in for x. So I take negative 4 times 1 plus 2. That's negative 2. So 1, negative 2. That's x, that's y. Now put 0 in for x. Okay. Negative 4 times 0 plus 2, that's 2. So 0, 2. 0 is the input, 2 is the output. Okay. Then negative 1. So negative 4 times negative 1 plus 2, I got 6. Okay. Negative 1 is the input, 6 is the output. Okay, now negative 2 goes in for x. So negative 4 times negative 2 plus 2, I got 10. Okay, so 2 on x, negative 6 on y. This is x, this is y. So 2, negative 6. 1, negative 2. I go to 1 on x, negative 2 on y. 0, 2. Okay, so 0 on x is in the middle, 2 on y is right here. Negative 1, negative 6. So negative 1, 6, excuse me. Negative 1, there's 6. Okay, negative 2, negative 10. You go to negative 2, but we don't have the 10. We don't have the 10. So if there's a number that I don't have on the graph, you cross it out. That means the graph's too small. Okay, so just don't graph it. Points go in a straight line. Okay, so there we go. Okay, next one, y equals 2x plus 1. Y equals 2x plus 1. Okay. 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. So 2. So 2 replaces the x. So 2 times 2 plus 1, 5. Remember, this is x, this is y. Okay. So 2 is with 5. 2 is the input of the function, 5 is the output. Okay, 1. 2 times 1 plus 1 is going to give me 3. So 1, 3. Okay, 0 is x. 2 times 0 plus 1, that's 1. So 0, 1. Okay, negative 1. So 2 times negative 1 plus 1. Negative 1. So negative 1, negative 1. They can be the same. Okay. Then I put negative 2 in. So 2 times negative 2 plus 1 gives me negative 3. So negative 2 input, negative 3 output. Okay, so 2, 5. So we go, here's x, here's y. So 2, 5. 2 on x and then 5 on y. 1, 3. 1 on x, 3 on y. 0 on x, middle, 1 on y is right there. Okay. Negative 1, negative 1. So negative 1 on x, negative 1 on y. Then negative 2, negative 3. So negative 2 on x, negative 3 on y. Arrows on both ends of your line. Okay. Okay, y equals negative 3x plus 2. That means times when the number's right against the letter. Okay. So 2, 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2. So negative 3 times x plus 2. 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 So x is 2. 2 is the input. Now I got to find my output. So negative 3 times 2 plus 2 is negative 4. So the output is 2, negative 4. Okay, so 1, so negative 3 times 1 plus 2. I got negative 1. So 1, negative 1. Okay, then 0. Negative 3 times 0 plus 2, 2. So 0, 2. Then negative 1. So I take negative 3 times negative 1 plus 2, that's 5. So negative 1, 5. And finally, negative 2. So negative 3 times negative 2 plus 2, I got 8. Okay. So 2, negative 4. So 2 on x, negative 4 on y. 1, negative 1. So 1 on x, negative 1 on y. 0, 2. 0, and then 2. Negative 1, 5. So negative 1, 5. And then, sorry, negative 2, 8. So negative 2, and then 8.